I think this is an incredible Venge pick, though. So there you go. Ramses is going to be picking up the Doom. The reason why I think the Venge is really, really solid is because Sniper is someone who needs to be in the correct position. And you will always, no matter what, throughout the game, you will have that potential to swap him into an LSA or just into the right-click damage and blow him up. Maybe then your Vici can jump in with like a Blink Snowball save, but all of a sudden Sniper, he's in a really tricky spot. That being said, though, I'm a very big fan of this Chaos Knight pick as well. Like they...
This isn't one of those games where, of course, the power runes are important. You don't want to allow them.
Top lane, Ramses is in trouble here. Trample from BAB. They already got the level 3 to play with. Ramses trying to get through the tree lane, but Frisk is on point with the shards, and Vici Gaming claim first blood in game 1. Trying to think if there's a neutral creep that you might be able to pick up to help out. Oh, what's going on down bottom? Yang? That was just... Yeah, Tuss is in underneath the tier 2 tower. Looks like he was up to his shenanigans. It's unfortunate that the tower does get the kill, so the gold's going to be split between the two.
How was he? He still had half mana. I was about to say efficiency play, but not so much.
Playing GPK, look at the rotation coming up from Frisk, an early movement from the Tusk, and this will be able to reward them a secondary kill. Beautifully done from Frisk on the position 4.
They're just playing with the nighttime here. Frisk standing up there, not wanting to get revealed until it's the very last second. They're looking to try and get this free kill onto Yamich, though.
They will. Tombstone's going to get laid down from Yang. GPK is sieging from the higher ground, but the damage is not going to be enough to deter Vici Gaming. Zhang, one more right click, secures himself his own kill. Both supports looking to rotate, and 10 seconds until the power runes spawn, so they're going to probably stick around to try and take that out of the hands of GPK.
And Frisk again, nice positioning to be able to interrupt this. And
that's where Yoda comes into play. GPK doesn't have the ultimate to play with a beautiful snowball dodge, and that GPK, he's the one that's in trouble. Yamich is going to try and get in the middle, but the damage, it's just not there. Now Yokoda's going to look for the deny. One more right click on Roche, and he will find it. But another death onto GPK. Vici Gaming doing such an incredible job.
Here as they're going to rotate towards mid. Looks like Yamich and GPK going to be attempting to put on the defense here, and even TP coming through from Hakoda on his side.
He can fire. Yeah, they're going to snowball into the middle. They don't have the tombstone though, so they do have to be cautious about this skirmish. GPK's falling low with the assassin. It's enough damage from afar to get rid of GPK for another time this game, but at least Virtus Pro will be able to catch up to Yang. Team hesitant about the swap, and Yang's going to be okay. Now XM, the one that might be in a compromised position, with Erica looking to pivot his attention over the team fight of the river. They've got the Chaos Knight now to soak up some of the damage, so the sniper will be okay. Meanwhile, back to the southern side, Yang has even got the assassinate from XM. Once again, it's back off cooldown, and they weren't even done as well as BAB was able to close the distance and kill one of the other supports from Virtus Pro. It's
knows that he can't die, essentially, and BAB's just taking away a lot of the farm that Lena's trying to get. The fact that this Observer Ward next to BAB has survived for as long as it has is a huge win for Vici. Eventually, they're going to get rid of it.
Let's see the smoke play from Virtus Pro.
Oh no.
The rest of the team are coming over, so it's not the worst death if they can close the distance. They have the Doom ready to rock and roll for Ramsey. It's going to use it instantly. They need some extra control, though, to lock the Primal Beast into play. And in fact, the slows will hold the escape from the Primal Beast. So here, look at the wraparound coming through from Vici. They're going to try and claim the higher ground, anticipating Virtus Pro to retreat towards his area. They're going to be correct. They see Ramses, the chain control, not allowing him to get the BKB off as Vici Gaming. What an incredible read from them.
Yeah, for sure. Again, it's all about that internal clock, right? They're not pushing mid. They're not defending their tier 2.
Going to go into the Your Scepter next, recognizing he needs a way to dispel the global. And what GPK down by the bottom outpost, look at this. Straight on top of the Lena. The global silence will do nothing as Vici Gaming to surround the two members of Virtus Pro and blow them up.
Yeah, I wouldn't have hated the BKB on the Tusk either, just for the exact same situation that you mentioned. I do like some of the itemization from VP2, though. You've got the Ghost Scepter being brought up next by Yamich.
I get it. But I just, this here with Decay, you previously never were able to farm and push waves, and now all of a sudden, he's got a goddamn Greaves at 27 minutes. Dire, this is a great ward to play with. Global's on cooldown for another 40, though. They really need Global for this team fight.
They really need to kill Frisk.
Let's see the jump. It's only Yang they can see at the moment. They're going to jump further to the left. However, Sniper's in trouble. A Doom is out. Where's GPK to provide the damage to bring down XM? They're going to drag him to the middle with a snowball. DM will get the swap away. Finally, GPK is able to show up to provide the damage. XM will go down. Can they get more out of this though on Virtus Pro? GPK will attempt the Laguna Blade to blow up one, but it doesn't matter. The lean is so squishy. Erica and BAB will get on top of the cause and bring down Virtus Pro. And now they're trying to catch up some remaining stragglers, but it looks like the TP out from Kikoda will be fast enough. Kikoda? Yeah, he's going to show in the lane here with the observer board placed from Vici Gaming. Nice 4-stuff out. Another Shrapnel is able to sidestep it. They even dropped the Tombstone for that. Meanwhile, top lane, Erica and Yamich are kind of battling it out. No way he's able to step in. Finally, they'll get the silencer, and they'll also catch up to the Tiny. Now by the bottom tier 1 tower, Virtus Pro completely split on the map. Look at all the skirmishes we've got going on. BAB will kill off Yang. Ramses and GPK are nearby. Let's see if they want to step in. Ramses has got the ultimate to play with. They're going to miss on the LSA. Dan will still swap back one, but Virtus Pro, I don't think you can stick around now with XM showing up, and that's going to be the case. So GPK, as soon as they see the sniper, they're going to try and retreat and cut their losses, but Ramses will not be able to flop away safely. Vici Gaming, they'll turn to the second full set of barracks.
Yeah, they know that that toss is their only saving grace.
DM's got to use the swap defensively instead, and GPK TP's into the middle. It's a decent LSA. GPK, what? He blinked in, and he's going to drop the GPK's out. Virtus Pro are out in Vici Gaming. Wipe the floor in this game one.
Yeah, it just felt to me like VP didn't have the answers. They felt like they were going a little bit too greedy, especially against the aggressive style of support. Gives the vision for the glimpses from the Disruptor.
Yep. Another thing is the fact that he's actually one of the few carries that can survive inside Chrono. I think that's something that you really needed here for Virtus Pro, and why we're still thinking they might go into the Alchemist because of the matchup versus Enigma and Sniper, and also just being able to not particularly worry too much about the Chrono. The Tusk. And I like this from Kikoda. This is really his main thing as well that he needs to do, is kind of follow wherever Frisk is going. If he sees he's leaving the lane, you just need to try and scout out his positioning. We'll look to TP out, has the recognition. There's no skill level in the snowball. Top lane, Yamich is in a bit of trouble. Erica going for the time dilation. One more right click, gets a bash for good measure, and secures first blood. 2 games in a row, Vici Gaming being able to find first blood.
This is actually really big as well in the mid lane. XM has completely bullied GPK out of this one. He went and claimed the water rune on the bottom side. He was forced to TP back to the lane just with his bottle to be able to get any kind of farm. And now you're going to claim the top water rune as well. So you don't have those to be able to play around on this Storm Spirit. And there's a healing salve as well coming through for him on the Faceless Void. So he'll be just fine.
Well, maybe not. All right. Beautifully done. Yamich with the lane ward. Just 2 points decay and a soul rip. There was no creeps nearby. I was not expecting it to do that much damage, but now he's got level 4 to... Oh, I was going to say, he's got no mana to go for the dive, does he? Hang on, Yang's going to be cautious.
Very cautious.
Yang's going to be cautious. Oh, no.
Looking to max out that cracked shell and anchor smash as much as possible.
Oh, look at this GPK.
Not level 6.
Oh, he's in trouble. He's going to use the illusion early, but XM with the assassinate. Going to go for the last second. Trying to hope. Sips. And he just
leveled up.
survives. GPK, beautifully done. Just surviving on a slither of health.
You know, say what you want about their performances so far, but they are a bunch of hugely individually skilled players, and GPK just showing us why. Even
top lane. The support rotation. Frisk gonna tip in, and Yakoda, he's already made the rotation as well. They're gonna go straight to Erica. Glimpse back, and GPK's gonna look to show up as well. He's got the level 6. The extra damage. Incredibly important here for them to secure both the kills, and they're not even done because Yamich is yet to drop the tombstone as Frisk will be chased down behind the tier 1 tower. This is a completely different look at Virtus Pro in game 2.
Yeah, that's the way that you're going to win this game on Virtus Pro, is giving GPK a ton of farm. He's even got this double bounty runes as well inside of the dire jungle. Of course, Sniper, he's that lane dominator. Oh, they're going to kill? They're going to get a kill?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Without a doubt. Yay. Hello. Goodbye. right, another easy freebie here for GPK. What a start. Oh,
Where's the party?
oh, maybe. Erica has used a lot of mana here for the Storm Spirit. And XM's gonna haste as well. Alright, well, GPK's gonna go down. Oh no, it's looking so good, but not to be. Ramsey will try and play around with the Horn to get the kill onto Yang. They'll finally get the finishing blow, but XM, the cleanup crew with the sniper haze, they're trying to TP out. XM with the assassinate stops him short as Ramses will not live to see another day.
Really see him starting to play up away and more towards the mid lane and start to get usage out of the Ravage and just how tanky he is.
Cody with the wraparound. Instantly stepping into the static storm. Ramses has the +1 as well. They're going to try and blow up XM on the sniper. It's a difficult task at the moment. XM's relatively tanky with the stack, but finally they'll bring him down. And it looks like Virtus Pro need to get out once they've claimed the grand prize of XM's life.
Yeah, they backed off once they saw BAB had TP'd in though. That Vlad's plus the threat of the black hole is too much to be able to just TP straight on away.
Yeah, and that was a window that Virtus Pro were going to be playing with the Chronosphere on cooldown, and now both ultimates expended, so it's not like they're going to be able to get a kill or potentially an objective off the back of this. BAB mid lane, threatening with the black hole. They're going to try and drop it in the end. Let's see if they have the damage. Yanks point blank here with the cook here, but Yamaja's position will keep DM healthy. They're finally going to drop the Mortimer Kisses, but Frisk trying to follow up as well for the stun control, but it's not enough. DM will be able to stay alive, and meanwhile to the T1 tower, Ramses in combination with GPK will be able to deal with the sniper. They'll turn to Erica next as well. The Time Lock providing bonus health to keep the Faces Void alive. They don't have the damage required to deal with another core on Vici Gaming. It's beautifully done, Virtus Pro. I think that might be the case.
You're going to just pop the Mortimers? You're going to use the shrapnel for it? Yeah.
They need a way to get in. Finally, the kiss is going to come out, but it's too late. Agents are being claimed down. What's the call for Virtus Pro? Do they want to take the team fight? Static Storm along with the Ravage, but Eric is able to pop the BKB, but the big issue is the Enigma's been called out to start the fight. They won't have the Black Hole to turn this around. It's DM's alone for the moment. Virtus Pro, do they want to leave him? And it looks like that's going to be the case. They'll cut their losses with the Tide Hunter. And I think also against Horn, it's a really, really important thing. Spectre could potentially long tipping from GPK. And BKB is going to be forced out. Rams are going to look to jump as well onto XM. But with Vici Gaming playing behind the sniper, XM should be okay for the moment. DM's waiting for an angle to jump in, and he finds it now. Ravage onto 3. Ramses has to fall up as well as XM's in trouble. Completely surrounded under the tower, and Virtus Pro finally cracked the sniper's life.
He's considering wanting to go back in on GPK with that Aegis just expiring, so he's back at full health and mana on the Storm Spirit. So he's just going to be zipping back, forth, here, there, everywhere, trying to push the hero to its limits with the Soul Ring.
Vici Gaming aggressively from Frisk. Onto the Disrupt, they're going to be able to blow him up. Nemon's out the middle of the fight. GPK's in trouble. The Chronosphere out. Look at the damage. XM on the low ground, pumping in all the right clicks required to kill off GPK.
Just didn't have all the boys there, and they know there's no boards either.
Frisk. It's a Tombstone just in the middle where no one can protect it. They're going to also see the Tidal draw off the right side to BAB. No messing around. The solo use of the Black Hole. Recognizing the Kraken Shell will have no effectiveness against the ultimate. And Virtus Pro at 3 against 5. Ramses will TP in, but what can they do?
They can't scare them off, but there's nothing to be afraid of right now on Vici Gaming.
Second Roche. Eric is even actually going to jump on forward. Yamage playing with the BKB. Frisk is going to be cautious. BAB even trying to get in the midst of it all. Virtus Pro, they are respawning shortly. They've got a tier 1 tower they can TP to, and GPK is going to zip in the middle. A double vortex, but the follow-up's not there until Ramses can rejoin thanks to the ultimate. It's going to try and bring down the sniper, but they're unable to get on top of XM for the moment, and now GPK is out of mana. Trying to get close to the regen, but Frisk will stop him short as Vici Gaming bring down the Storm. They get the Spectre as well, and XM continues to reign supreme.
Once it gets to the mid game, unless they're completely on point and feeling themselves on that day, some of the team cohesion can be not quite there. Frisk turns them out.
T2 tower. The DM once again. Oh, the Tide Hunter gets some distance with the 4-star. Eric is still going with their proud. Meanwhile, XM though, he's completely completely isolated. He's gone under the boys nearby to provide the space for the sniper to stay alive. A big kill for Virtus.pro to find, and now they can look to target down Erica. A glimpse to drag him back. GPK back in alive as well. Ravage from DM, stopping the retreat. As Virtus.pro, they want more blood. Yamage with the ult chat as well. VP are hungry for kills, but they will not catch up to anyone else. And Vici Gaming, they're not home at the moment. They don't have this high ground control. Smoke to the pop. GPK gets who he's on. Onto the sniper, but XM, where'd he go? Into the snowball. XM is protected for the moment. The VK threat to GPK over the left side as well. They're going to try and target down the Stormtroop. They've got the damage to blow him up, but still XM is completely isolated until BAB jumps in with the black hole, but Sniper will still go down. The buybacks are coming out from Vici Gaming. They've got to be cautious though. It's a heavy investment into the team fight, and they don't have the ultimate to come out on top in round 2. And Virtus.pro will charge on forward over to Erica next. Blocked inside the shards. XM to the northern side. They need to get on top of the sniper, and Yamage recognizes his role. Blink directly over to XM for the rest of the team. They're not following up, and XM just freely pummeling it from the northern side. Look at the damage from the sniper. Triple kill for XM, and they don't have the response.
They don't have the response, and Roshan's up in 14 seconds.
VP cannot keep losing these observer wards. You need a place to take a team fight. They might look at him now with the double damage rune.
Not there yet.
Gonna zip him. Make sure they don't group up because the Black Horse at the ready. BAB off to the right side, but they brought down the Snapfire. Yamage stuck in the middle with the Static Storm. It's up to the face this way, but BAB is gonna try and move him forward, but he went straight into the Static Storm. So BAB steps out to the right, lays down the ultimate for the Ravage, stops him short, and now they're on to XM. He's pushing it back and forth. The concussive grenade to get some distance. The tentacles to hold them down, but no one's right-clicking the sniper. It's Vici Gaming. Multiple heroes buying back to look to take the team fight. Yamage off to the right. They will not be able to cancel the TP. As well, XM's really far forward.
Well, they just TP'd away on the Tusk as well. The save is gone.
Yamage, they got the high ground vision. They see exactly where XM is, and look at him with the Ravage. Sets up for the Static Storm. The double Ravage as well. It's Vici are out of the count. They can surround on the second. Roche put to the northern side by the pit. They'll deal with the Enigma. And Erica, he's by himself. Vici Gaming, they're starting to rejoin the fight. Off the back of the buyback, the Chronosphere's out. They'll be able to deal with the Undying, but the reincarnation means that it can come back and set up for Virtus.pro to clean up this game.
Full on retreat again. See this.
Oh, that's where you come into play. Dude, Yamage he's dropping tombstone legs. This guy does not give a damn. GPK zip in onto Erica. Static Storm as well. Faces way. He needs help and he's not going to get it. And DM is ready to go with the second round of the Ravage off to the left side. They need a way to get onto XM and DM. Which attempt to BKB buying XM some time. The Wind Waker now inside the black hole. So the Spectre, they're trying to continue to pummel into Ramses, but somehow they haven't got the damage. Erica tries to get into the middle. Finally, the Chronosphere's out. Clipping onto the Storm Spirit. Where's the damage coming through? XM's in trouble. Trying to get away with the Silver's Edge. Look at Guns Grenade as well. XM just forced to stand his ground. Ramada, but they'll secure the kill. Another Virtus.pro going to Frisk. 3 down without a buyback. This might be all she wrote. It's Virtus.pro will send us to a game 3. What a final fight to do it. BAB will drop, and Erica the sole survivor, but not for long as G's are dropped, and Virtus.pro will do it. And smile as well for good measure.
Just the Eastern Europe smile. You love to see it, and it's coming through. GPK for mine, MVP.
Can have some issues, of course, once Ransibs gets the Aghanim shard for the pure damage, and Maelstrom still going to be an issue. But this is really whatever it was for XM. It just had to be someone that was able to get very active early on, look to get pickoffs and make the space for the Terrorblade, and the Tiny definitely fulfills that role. Can they actually lean into this early on?
I think it just depends on who hits the level 2 a little bit quicker. It seems like BAB.
Ooh, DM finds first blood. Yamage and DM combined together. The sole assumption is enough to pick up first blood. It's been Vici Gaming in both game 1 and game 2 finding the first blood.
Just not quite able to get that pull off there. Might have secured the range creep, but just not quite. Raindrops, will that save him?
Like the case of the moment, second point in the sole assumption. plenty of burst damage for Virtus Pro to find their second kill after a great start. Yamich tipping Erica, not helping out too much. Meanwhile, bottom lane, BAB is going to end up going down as well. Ramses and Dakota getting a big kill to the Primal Beast. This is someone who, if you can slow down his early game, off to an incredible start. Oh, back up to the other lane we go. Top is Erica. By himself. He's just baiting though. Fairy Fire along with the one charges, just hoping Yamich sticks around. Gonna try and duck into the tree lane. Think relying on the frost shield damage, but it's not gonna be enough as Yamich be okay for the moment. Don't re-enter. In fact, Yamich jumps for Erica. Oh no, that's not the target. Erica has got the raindrops herself as well, and now with the easy kill onto Marcy, they might even consider about DM, but the Visage together looking to try and protect their wards. Bottom lane though, Ramses in a little bit of trouble. There's a big kill if they can find it. Vici Gaming, beautifully done. Seeing that Ramses was alone without Yakoda nearby, who is going to die in the river. Damage with the wraparound, blocking the avenue for XM to escape. Great positioning coming through from Lamasi. He's also going to be able to provide GPK that bonus damage to continue to chase down Yang. Another kill given over to Virtus Pro and Danok. They've got some big shadow finishers. Look at the net worth disparison from GPK. Requiem at the ready. Virtus Pro, we're 3 against 4. This is not an easy skirmish, so they need to even bring the Marcy down. Dakota drops the ward. XM's going to be able to face check with the combination out, but the damage should be enough to get the kill onto Dakota. So they've started the fight off successfully, but let's see if they can continue that on for more. As Eric is even going to show up as well with the metamorphosis, and all of a sudden Virtus Pro, they're completely surrounded. GPK lands the Requiem, sending Vici Gaming packing, but the damage, that's the thing in question, because all of a sudden VP, they committed for the team fight. They knew exactly what was going on, but they don't have the answers as Vici Gaming beautifully done. And TPK, he recognizes there's no escape. He TP'd in, and that is exactly what XM needed to bring himself back into this early game.
First item BKB. I much prefer Marcy's that look to scale like this. Gone are the days in my mind of the Aether Lens as Frizz. Can he make a big play?
Coming, he's going to find an angle! The instant static storm! Dakota stops intercepting Virtus Pro, but the Chain Frost is bouncing back and forth. The damage is enough to at least get the Bloodseeker, but Vici Gaming unable to claim the Aegis. The static storm from Dakota was perfect. Frizz did not have an opportunity to use the chain control, and now they can chase down Yang as well. Looking to step on out, escaping the grasp of Virtus Pro, but he will not survive the attempt.
But just look at the positioning. They're putting him as far back as they can, making sure that he is never going to be the one that gets gone on first. As long as he can come in, drop the Wraiths,
Pops,
drop the pipe.
Dakota, he's going to move on forward with the Glimmer Cave. Fishes off the mark, and Frizz jumps in. GPK's got an opportunity to try and pop the BKB along with the Requiem. The damage is not there as Erica is going to try and stand his ground, but the Terrorblade, it just doesn't have the items to be able to combat Virtus Pro. As Vici Gaming, they need to reevaluate if they can continue on with the team fight. They're trying to target down Yamich, but they won't even get the kill. They'll turn to DM instead, but again, the Visage, no one's dying on Virtus Pro. The Wraith Pack keeping them alive, but finally, Visage will go down, and Vici need more. They bought back. Can they get anything more out of it, though? It looks like that will not be the case, as VP duck into the tree line and TP out. Push on forward, trying to pop the smoke, but Roche is falling. They need to get in. Look at the static storm, just trying to push them back. Ramses pops an early BKB. They will be able to secure Roshan, but can they win the team fight afterwards? As GPK into the middle of the team fight, they've been able to blow up the leaks, but meanwhile BAB is going to turn to Ramses, the Bloodseeker, playing with half health, and the tree ball is not enough to secure the kills. It's Vici Gaming, they're in shambles. They need to retreat, but can they cut their losses? A glimpse back onto Erica. It's forced to stand his ground with the man to BKB, but they'll completely kite the TB, forcing a BKB TPR, and he will make it. Might be able to bring him down.
How good are they at reading?
Big kill for Vici Gaming to find that was set up prior thanks to Yang's observer placement. Look at the read as well with the scan. They know exactly where he is. Smokes will pop. It doesn't get the BKB off first. No hesitation with the Echo Slam. It's a big kill for Vici Gaming to find.
No buyback at all. DM immediately going for that mid lane, wanting to push it out as quickly as possible. Just using those familiars. God damn, that damage is strong. Just immediately able to wipe out that wave. But He can, but I feel like if VP have any semblance of a good initiation, it's just not going to happen, right? Because you've got the Ag Static Storm, you've got the Shadow Feed with the Arcane Blink level 25 Requiem with a Sheep Stick and a Refresher, right? So what are you meant to do against that?
The perfect Static Storm, they baited the Familiars, they're even going to get the Terrorblade as well, who doesn't have a buyback. What a jump from Virtus Pro. Dakota was ready and waiting.
Yes, they was, and well, how close are they to the buyback? 310 gold. I mean, if the bottom lane's able to push in, maybe they get a little bit of this gold from the creeps. Someone might be considering TPing back, GPK in particular, but he's refreshed. He wants to be able to come back in and pick someone else off as they go for this push.
He can blink away, beautifully done. Vision's going to be laid down, but Virtus Pro, they're not nearby, and Roche is falling.
Rock throw.
He's going to try and jump in once again, looking to try and provide the vision, but Roche, it's been claimed already. Erica's in, Meta's out, but the Static Storm, there's no way to lock them into place. Vici Gaming got to look to reposition to Radiant's triangle. They need a high ground to fight around, but Radiant, they've got full vision of the area. They know exactly where they're looking to play. It's Erica, tossed back into the middle, but they haven't got the damage at the moment to deal with the Terrorblade. They're avoiding him at all costs. Looking to kite to the left side as Dian's falling low. A use of the Aghanim Shard's going to keep him alive for the moment, but Erica, it just turns to deal with the Bloodseeker. Instead, it's Ramses. He can't right-click anyone. And Bash finally coming out to last second as Erica, the Sundry needs a target, but the Bashers, left, right, and center coming out for the Bloodseeker will put a stop to that attempt from Vici Gaming. They got close to being able to kill off the Bloodseeker, but they just didn't have the damage in the tank.
Yeah, they got the one
They're
life
still
out
sticking
of it.
around. Yamich though, look at the tree volley. Yakota tries to jump in as well. No one else is nearby for Virtus Pro, so both supports are going to go down. But can they get out with their own lives here on Vici Gaming? As GPK is going to jump into the middle. Aeon just protecting Frisk for the moment. It's going to look to path his way through the tree line and get the blink out. Off to the other side though, Yank does go down. Oh, they're not even done at Frisk. Dakota, beautifully done. The glimpse catching out Frisk. They don't have a buyback here on the Earthshaker as well as Virtus Pro. They can just walk it down and claim the series now.
Too deep of a dive, VP. They're gonna just look to rally around, not wanting to get caught out with those tosses back, and well, he's standing off to the side.
They see him. And he pop refresher as well in case there's anyone else that wants to face check the fight.
He found it as
Drop down
well.
the second one off the left side. He sees the Terrorblade. They've got the vision. A dieback on area. The G's are dropped. And Virtus Pro will move on forward. A different smiley face this time from Yamich, as they will be able to knock Vici Gaming down to the lower bracket.